Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Network Lightning Web Components tutorial. Topic what we are going to cover in this session, that is setup Visual Studio Code installation. Steps to set up Visual Studio Code and installation. First, we need to download and install Visual Studio Code. Next, install Salesforce CLI command line interface. Then install Salesforce extension pack for Visual Studio Code. Set up Salesforce development environment. Connect with Salesforce org. Authorize an org. Create Salesforce DX project. Retrieve components from Salesforce org using VS Code. Deploy content using VS Code. So open any browser. First we need to search for Visual Studio Code. Download. So first link we need to click download Visual Studio Code, Mac, Linux and Windows operating system. So I am clicking on this and it is giving all the options like Windows, Linux and Mac. So I am going with Windows. As per our machine we have to go. So it is downloaded. Here we can see. Click on this. So simply we have to accept the agreement and click next. Create desktop icon, click next. Click on install. So it is preparing to install. Setup is preparing to install Visual Studio Code on your computer. So it may takes like couple of minutes sometimes. It's done. Click on finish. Then we need to install Salesforce CLI. Install Salesforce CLI in VS Code. Click enter. So here we are getting the link of Trailhead. Let's go with this. So Visual Studio Code Salesforce. So here we can get install the CLI from Salesforce CLI. Click this link. So Salesforce CLI for Mac operating system, Windows and Linux. So I am going with Windows. You can go according to your system. Download for Windows 64. So it is in progress. It's done. Click on this. So the Salesforce CLI, click yes. Choose component @Salesforce CLI. So click next. The path is C program files SF. Click install. So it's installing. Again it is going to take a couple of minutes. So it's done. Click close. So let's open the location. C, program files, SF. So here it's installed. Bin, then client is there. So we had did first step as well as second step. Then install Salesforce extension pack for Visual Studio Code. Let's do this. So open Visual Studio Code. Here we are seeing the extensions. So search for Salesforce extension pack. So there are two extension packs are coming. Salesforce extension pack V61.12.0 and it is showing 9, and at the right we are seeing 3-star rating. And second Salesforce extension pack expanded V61.12.0 and here we are seeing 17 and it is 4.5 out of 5. So I am going with this extension. Click install. So it is installing Prater, Code Formatter, ESLint, XML, Salesforce CLI integration, Apex, Aura components, Visual Force, Lightning Web Components, Apex Interactive Debugger, Apex Replay Debugger, SLDS Validator, SOQL, Apex Log Analyzer, Apex PMD, Einstein for developers, Salesforce Code Analyzer. So again it is going to take couple of minutes. So all are in installing phase. At the right side we are seeing more information. Published 2020 9/11, last released 2024 9 4th, identifier Salesforce VS Code expanded. And at the bottom we are seeing Salesforce extensions for Visual Studio Code expanded. So it's installed. So for creating the project, first we need to search for sfdx create project. sfdx create project. So next we have to select standard project template default, and here we have to provide project name. So here I am providing the name Salesforce Network. And pressing the enter button. So here it is saying that you have to create the project. So click create project. So yes, I trust the authors, and it is suggesting for do you want to install the recommended Salesforce extension? Yes. Again it is suggesting for some Salesforce extension pack. So next I am going to authorize an org. So Control Shift P. SFDX authorize an org. Project default use login URL defined. Enter. Enter an org alias or use the default alias, press enter. So default I am going. So it is redirecting to our URL. So it is redirecting to login.salesforce.com, and here it is asking for username and password. So I am providing the same. Hitting the login button, and it is saying that allow access. Salesforce CLI is asking to access the identity URL service, manage user data via web browsers, manage user data via APIs, perform requests at any time. Do you want to allow access for this username? Yes. Authentication successful. You have successfully logged in. You can now close this browser tab or window. So again coming back to our Visual Studio Code. So let's see. So here we are getting the information like authorize an org, and org login web alias vs code org, and successfully authorized user name with this id, set default ended with exit code 0. So we have successfully logged in. So now I am clicking the Explorer. So in this we had created this folder. So here we are seeing force hyphen app slash main slash default, and we are seeing applications, aura, classes, content, assets, flexi pages, layouts, LWC, objects, permission sets, static resources, tabs, triggers, and then we are seeing scripts and all. This is all under default. Hello world example. Let's create our first LWC page by the component name demo.html, which displays hello world. So first we are going to open Visual Studio Code. Then in force app main default we are looking for LWC. So while choosing the LWC, here I am right clicking and selecting SFDX create lightning web component. So here I am providing demo. So it is coming by default in LWC itself. So create lightning web component successfully run. So here we are seeing demo.html, demo.js, demo.js meta XML is already created. So I am clicking on demo.html. By default we are seeing template. So in the template we are putting h1 tag, and in curly braces we are putting message and closing the h1 tag, saving this HTML file, then again opening the demo.js. So in this already we are seeing import lightning element from LWC, export default class name demo extends lightning element. So I am entering here and I am putting here message equals hello world in single quotes and semicolon, saving this file. So it's done. Next I am opening demo.js meta XML file, and here I am changing is exposed is true, and I am selecting the targets. So I am putting this on record page, selecting the demo, right click, deploy this to org. So it is successfully deployed. So next, coming to our Salesforce org. Just log in by username and password. So clicking on account, and here I am selecting any account. So this account, Wipro. Clicking on setup, edit page. So here I am dragging this demo custom component above activity, and hitting the save button. So it is saying that activate this page to make it visible to users. So click activate, and again we are getting the pop-up window. So I am going with assign as org default and selecting both desktop and phone. Click next and hitting the save button. So it's done. Again clicking on save. Clicking on back button. Now we are able to see hello world. This we had created in our Lightning web component first page by the name demo hello world. So it's done. So like this we are creating the Lightning web component and displaying the content as per the business requirement. So it may be like home page, app page, a record page. So as per the business need we are going with this. Thank you.